Great, seats are still available up front. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you here. How many of you know what it's like to be a pastor or a teacher? Some of you? None of you do? Well, two of you probably have actually all of you have a clue of what it's like to be a teacher. Because I think you have teachers in your families. And the only difference between being a pastor, being a teacher in a public school and being a teacher in a parochial school, parochial is a fancy word for a church school, is that you also teach God's word, and it's a ministry, meaning everything that you do has Jesus and God as its focus. And that is a really neat setting and situation. It's not one that we're blessed to have necessarily here in Winston just yet, but growing up, I know that from the time I was little, all the way through seminary, I only had Christian teachers who only told me on a daily basis how much my God loved me. I didn't even go to Sunday school because I went to Saturday night church and I had a Sunday school lesson 5 days a week. It was really an incredible blessing to have. And as for pastors, well, we work pretty hard and we meet a lot of people. And if you talk to my children, they think all I do is talk on the phone. But that's part of what I do, is just talk to people and encourage them about Jesus. Now, the question I have for you is, have you ever considered doing that for the rest of your life? All of you, including Zayden, have a long ways to go before you have to worry about a career. But it's something to think about and just keep in the back of your mind. And say, maybe God could use me in a church or school sometime to do that. Let's fold our hands and pray. Heavenly Father, there are people who need to know about you. When you told your disciples to pray for workers, to get out there and that they answered prayer, they were the workers in the harvest fields. Help us to see that even if we don't publicly serve a church, we still have our own little harvest field in our lives. And to go out boldly with your word so that others might know you. Amen. You're excused to go back and sit with your parents, walking slowly.